welcome, it's Steve Wiss here, and this is going to be the first match in terms of gameplay featuring Hamburg. We've got 8 matches to go. We're top of the league and we've just got to try and keep winning. So the opponents today are Köln at home, and we have a bit of a history against Köln actually, because we faced them twice last year in Bundesliga 2. And this year we faced them as well. And every match has been a draw, 3-3 draw, 2-2 draw, and another 2-2 draw this year. Last season we actually came from 3-0 down in that match to get a point. So history suggests goals and a draw, but they are struggling in the league at the moment. They are 17th position. So this is a match really we've got to be looking at winning, to be honest with you. They're struggling, this is their form, but I personally don't underestimate them, I think they're not too bad. Anyway, in terms of tactics, formation, so the 4-3-3 has been winning matches for me, but I'm switching to this 4-3-1-2 today. I just think I want 2 men up front. We're facing the second bottom side at home. We might as well be more aggressive, and I like to change it up sometimes. So we're going with Gomez, the deep line forward, and Balic is coming into the side. Player they're not really talked about yet. He is the advanced playmaker role. Yeah, decent average rating when he plays. To be honest, it's a difficult position for me. If Sousa's not in that actual position, then it could be anyone really. Vardan I considered, and there's a couple of others as well that I might have moved into that role, but we can easily interchange if we have to on the day. So we are going to go into the match and hopefully get the win that we want. Here we've got, I think, one rival playing at the same time. This is a Saturday 2:30 kickoff in the Bundesliga, so it looks like facing 4-4-2, which I've had a bit of a history actually against 4-4-2s in Football Manager. I do struggle against often the wide men in 4-4-2 formation, so keep my eye now on Oronio and Matthews, and Hurtado scored goals against me before. So it's a match we expect to win. So what am I going to say to the players? I would like to have... I think we're going to have to be aggressive here and assertive, and expect to win. And the players have reacted pretty well to that. It's a match we should be winning if we want to win the title. So into the tunnel interview, and to be honest, I just try and keep my gob shut here really. Going to be very negative. Right, here we go. Into the match. There's no real specific things before the warm-up, so let's see what we can do in this game. This isn't not a good start, is it? Hopefully it's just the pre-match kick-off thing, and it was. Right, let's see how we're getting on. It was a bit of a risk, I must say, changing a winning formation recently to this 2 men up front. It's just a gut feeling to go with them 2 up front. Go on. So this is Vieira, the advanced forward, gets the cross in. Oh, he's got to do better there, hasn't he? Gomez, this is why I've kind of been 1 up front recently, because Gomez went off form. He's not the most clinical finisher. Well, I don't really know what that was. Hopefully it's our highlight here. As you can see, we like to play the ball at a high tempo. We're more than happy to go direct if we have to. Vieira's a good start here. If anyone can get on the end of some of his stuff. What a hit! Neto! Oh, what a strike that is. That is just what the doctor ordered in the early stages of this match. A goal like that. So yeah, hopefully we can build on it. So far Köln have not really showed much, have they? Go on, this is Friedel on the left hand side. One of the top assist makers in the team. He nearly had another assist there as well. Just get that ball in nicely. I like my fullbacks to get forward. Sometimes in the past I've gone with, oh, there's a chance there on the header, but I like my fullbacks to get forward. But as a general preference, it is that support duty. I think it works well. If you go too aggressive, then that's a chance too, wasn't it? Then you can get yourself exposed at the back. So support duty is good, and you still get plenty of attacking output from them. Is what I find. It's been a good start, this. Until we're a confident side at the moment, passing it nicely. Nice tempo to the game. Vieira's had a good start on this right hand side. But in a way, he's kind of wasted there to a degree because he's the better finisher. But he tends to drift out wide when he's in that partnership or two, even though he's the advanced forward. Oh, it was a chance, wasn't it, as well? Oh, we're all over them. There's no doubt about it whatsoever. We're absolutely all over them here. We need to make the most of this. And it is 2-0. Great header. Oh, he's offside. Fuck it. I didn't know that one was not going to count. Damn it. Bollocks. 56% possession. Possession doesn't worry me. I like to be within. I don't like to go below 45% possession unless they really have to, but I prefer to dominate possession if I can. But I'm more than happy to go direct. Now we see we've lost this momentum we had early doors now. This is the problem. If you don't take advantage when you are on top, the other teams can take advantage. This could be the first dangerous moment for them. They're blocked. Well, they're going to have some moments, aren't they, Cole? You know, they're not. You can't expect them to be out of the match altogether, can you? It's a good block. You can get the most of it. Break, come on, break. Yeah. He's through. He's through. I tell you what, can he finish? Yes, he can. Get in there. Didn't think that was going to go in the back of the net. Thought it was heading wide, but it's gone in to the corner. Great stuff. Afonso Sousa, the attacking midfielder. And I said in the introduction video for Hamburg, he's been having a great season for me, and he keeps it up. Fantastic work there. This has been a good, very good first half for us so far. Friedel, the assist man, can he get another one? Doyle. Not seen much of Doyle yet today, but you wouldn't necessarily expect that in that deep line playmaker role. Support. Oh, what a hit! That is Gomez! Oh, I slagged him off earlier, didn't I? But he hasn't been clinical enough. That's two absolute goal of the month contenders that we've come up with here. Goal of the season contenders even. 3-0, 37 minutes on the clock. This one really should be all over, shouldn't it? You know, we've all been on Football Manager where we've lost big leads at some point, but this doesn't look likely of losing it. In fact, it's a question of how many are we going to get? Nearly another. Köln look like relegation fodder, don't they? But I tell you what, things can change in football. Half time we're going to have to be thinking about things that we don't want to be. I mean, they've not had a shot yet, let alone one on target, Köln. But I'm very happy with this half. I would like to have seen us convert perhaps another one of our clear-cut opportunities. I mean, two of the goals have been worldies, really. But 3-0 half-time, I'm very happy with that. Let's leave these other scores, and we're keeping our eye on that. Actually, we don't have any rivals playing at the same time, so we can just focus purely on our game here. I mean, I would sometimes warn against complacency, but they were so good, I think we'll keep that. I just don't see Köln getting into this half. I mean, if Köln got pull one back, I can still sort of move to a more balanced formation if I need to. But based on that first half, we're not going to have any trouble here. yeah, I mean, I think really it's a sort of match we need to be looking to get goal difference if we can. Sometimes in these sort of games, the team slacken off a bit after half time and they don't really kick on as you would want. But this might be an opportunity for them actually. He's injured. Oh well, we've injured someone there. Balic, we've got an injury. We've got a light injury to Balic. Now, this is an interesting one. Who am I going to bring on here? Formation's working well. I'll probably bring on Jotsu or Varda. Vardan's been in good form. Probably bring Jotsu on, just give him some minutes. We can put Doyle into that advanced playmaker role in midfield. Jotsu is a good deep line playmaker. He's a loanee from, I think, the Spanish team. Just sort of a solid player, nothing special, but you know, this is pretty much a cruise at the moment. I'd imagine our body language is very much relaxed. We're not kicking on in this half as I want to. Cohen haven't really done much. I mean, they've not changed the formation at all, but we're not letting them into the game. Formation, 56% possession. But I'm not happy with this. We should be doing better here. Well, they've had a shot finally. It took them 64 minutes to have a shot on target. It's been a bit of a sloppy half, hasn't it, from us? But we've got this in the bag. I'm going to bring some this lad on. Gomez had a good game, but I want to bring this Hernandez on. I want to give him some minutes. And I mean, we've got a yellow card there for the moment. Bring on Unsworth, who's a pretty pacey option there. Not really an awful lot we can do. We don't need to change anything. I'd like to score more goals, but I'll take any win at this stage of the season. Really, it was a great first half. Unsworth there, into the action. Vieira. It's very pacey. I'd like to see Unsworth get forward here. It might even make him win back attack. If you can get. Oh, it's in. Is that an own goal? I think it might be an own goal. No, it's a goal for Neto. Thought it'd come off the keeper. Neto's had 2 really good goals today. 4-0. He's been in really good form, Neto, I have to say. Really revelate. It's one of these games that we just don't really have to change anything. You know? It's the header there. You know what? They've not created anything. We could get another. If Unsworth's hungry, he's come on. Let's make him wing back attack here. And it might just get us another goal on that right hand side. I don't mind him pushing forward. He's so pacey that he can probably recover anyway. He's already got 1 assist since he's come on. But I suspect our players are quite happy with this result. I'm happy with this result. 4-0. It's just going to peter out, I think. We've not looked like scoring much in this second half. Neither have they. Clean sheet would be nice. Hold on. But this is pretty much regulation, isn't it? 4 minutes added on. Oh, maybe a chance of another highlight, maybe a chance of another goal. We can get there. It might be their chance. Wouldn't mind a 5th if we can, but it looks like it's going to be their opportunity. And straight at the goalkeeper. I mean, Köln have been better in this half, haven't they? But only by default, really. We absolutely blitzed them in the first half. I think it's a good sign of where the 2 teams have gone, you know, in a better direction. Since, you know, we got promoted, we've just gone from strength to strength, and they've just really struggled. So, you know, that's the way it is sometimes. This guy Adamovsky's made a few good runs. It's just come on. That's a good save from us, isn't it? Where did this Adamovsky come on? Was he a substitute, or was he? Yeah, he came on 48th minute. Yeah, he's probably been their best player. Jens Adamovsky. Yeah, played well since he come on. This is going to be a 4-0 win for Hamburg as we keep marching on towards the title. I don't know the results of our rivals yet. That's going to come in the Sunday fixtures. More will be revealed in the next. But look at this complacency. First time we've had much complacency this season, actually. And I'm definitely going to play. You've played very well today, but don't get complacent now. Yeah, one player stressed, the rest of them gain focus. Neto was very good. I would normally give them extra praise here, but I don't want to overpraise them after this. I will give them some praise after the game, though. Yeah, Neto, we'll give him a bit of praise here. He was very good in front of goal. Get that up again, and but it's injury 3 to 4 days out, nothing too serious. We'll do the press conference, feeling good, feeling in a good mood. Nice to beat them, and they were complacent, weren't they, after the game? So I'm not going to overdo it here with some of these comments. That was a fantastic goal, I must say. Yeah, I think we'll go with, you know, I don't want to overpraise the players particularly because the complacency was in there. And okay, that will do for this particular session. Next match is against Dortmund away in 14 days. We are top of the Bundesliga at the moment by 4 points, but the rest of the teams all play tomorrow. The big fixture, Schalke Bayern. Hopefully Bayern can do us a favour. They're down in 9th. Leipzig against Dortmund. Do you know what? I'd love a draw in that one. And for some reason, Schalke. When does Schalke play them? Not Schalke, sorry. When do Hertha Berlin play? They're playing in this late kick-off today on Saturday at Gladbach, which is no bargain. So hopefully the results will go well for us. I'll see you for the next video of Hamburg and keep you updated with his progress towards hopefully the Bundesliga title. Goodbye for now.